myself too, because the world relates to this stuff. You have to incorporate singing into it. You got to incorporate the soul and this thing that touches adults and children alike.
It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand nothing was done for me.
Fans went crazy for his fresh approach, proving that people were tired of the same old rap formulas and ready for something new.
It's always nice when people say you sound like the next Jay or you sound like the next Wayne, but you know, it's even better when they say like you sound like the first Drake.
Dropped a mixtape that sounded like an album. Who'd have thought a countrywide tour would be the outcome?
MTV voted So Far Gone the hottest mixtape of 2009. And Drake's songs seem to offer something for everyone.
People are now used to the fact that when I rap, I tell my story. So they know what they're gonna get. They're obviously gonna get me rapping about me genuinely. And I hope that by expressing my emotions, it applies to you too, and we can relate and meet on that common ground. The most amazing thing is to go see like people from completely different walks of life singing my songs like it's their words.
Meanwhile, even the most serious rap heads couldn't deny Drake's lyrical prowess.
Yeah, and y'all don't even have to ask twice. You can have my heart or we can share it like the last slice. Oh,
The hit single, Best I Ever Had, became a summer anthem, shooting straight to #1 on the Billboard charts, earning Drake 2 Grammy nominations, thrusting him into the spotlight as hip-hop's brightest new star. And with that, the young rapper officially put Toronto on the international hip-hop map.
When I would go around playing shows in the U.S., like the past few years and whatever, they'd be like, where you from? I'd be like, Toronto. They'd be like, that's cool, that's cool. Now I'm like, Toronto. They're like, Drake.
All these people are just kind of being like, this kid's from Toronto, Toronto this, Toronto that. Wayne saying Toronto in songs.
I can put you in the condo, all the way up in Toronto.
For me to make a city proud is like the best feeling, you know?
I just need to know, is my city, my hometown, ready to with me tonight, man?
Returning home, the once struggling local rapper was now a hometown superhero. Not to mention a heartthrob, bringing screaming girls to their knees.
The fans have gotten a little more intense, like
throwing their panties and bras at you?
yeah, like passing out and stuff like that. I had to stop my concert because 4 girls passed out, and it was like a medical emergency. And I saw one of them in the act, like she was literally like I was standing there on stage performing, and she was looking up, and she just dropped and hit her head, and I was so nervous.
The labels who once shunned the Toronto rapper for not conforming to the gangster stereotype had now changed their tune. And everyone came running to get a piece of Young Drizzy, sparking one of the most heated bidding wars in rap history. June 2009. After the huge success of Drake's 3rd mixtape, So Far Gone, every major record label in the music industry wanted a piece of the young superstar, sparking one of the most heated bidding wars in rap history.
Labels want my name beside an X like Malcolm. Everybody got a deal, I did it without one.
But as the offers poured in and the bidding war reached a frantic climax, the young rapper simply sat back and enjoyed the ride. After all, he'd made it this far on his own.
Yeah, I'm just being patient. You know, it's a good time, man. We just go out for dinner and we talk and we discuss, and you know, but it'll come to fruition eventually.
In the end, loyalty prevailed, and Drake signed a lucrative deal between Aspire, Cash Money, and Young Money Records, cementing his bond and partnership with mentor Lil Wayne by remaining part of the Young Money crew.
I did it overnight, it couldn't happen any quicker.
Now that Drake was the hottest new name in hip-hop, everybody from Jamie Foxx to Mary J. Blige wanted him to appear on their album, and a slew of collaborations followed.
Who's that peeking in my window? You should let some more skin show. And if one of these websites get the info, we could work it out, no Nintendo.
Living the life of an A-list celebrity, the hot young star soon received his first taste of the paparazzi, appearing on gossip sites and tabloids around the world as rumors spread that he'd become romantically involved with pop princess Rihanna. Drake would neither confirm nor deny the rumors, but would go on to work with the pop superstar.
I understand that you're writing for Rihanna. How's that going?
It's great. I'm so happy for her. She has a phenomenal project. I think she's gonna shake up the world, you know? Yeah, she's great.
And before long, Drake had met and befriended almost every hip-hop legend in the game.
I've been blessed enough to be in the presence of people that I idolize, some of my heroes as far as this hip-hop game goes, and they embrace me.
Drake is the man. Come on, he's doing it.
Well, as far as MCing is concerned, he's nice on the mic. And that's what hip-hop is, MCing.
Heavyweights like Kanye West were so impressed with Drake's raw talent and potential to dominate the new generation of hip-hop that many offered to appear on the Freshman's first full-length album, Thank Me Later. Set to drop near the end of 2009, it would become one of the most anticipated debut albums of all time.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I got a great song with Lil Wayne. I got a great song with Jay-Z. Kanye West did some great stuff on there.
It looked as though the sky was the limit. But the good times would come to an end on July 31st, 2009, when Drake collapsed on stage during a concert in Camden, New Jersey.
Unfortunately, he had fell on stage and messed his leg up. And since then, we ain't been able to get in the studio and get the song finished.
An old basketball injury had come back to haunt the rapper, and he was sidelined for several weeks. The album was ultimately delayed, and many wondered if the excitement and hype would last, or if the young sensation star would fade. Even Drake would begin to worry.
It's kind of like, all right, well, now you have to really release an album. That's what artists do. You know, they release records. So it's like, can you do that? Can excitement last all the way to the end of this year, you know, because that's when the album is going to come out.
2009 came and went, and still no album.
He proved that he's very talented, so he just has to maintain that focus because right now all the eyes are on him and not lose that.
I don't know what's going to happen. I always like to say I have a lot to prove, so.
January 31st, 2010. The Grammy Awards had arrived. Drake was still without an album, but back on his feet and faced the biggest performance of his career.
I had rehearsals today with Eminem, and he was just like, look, man, if you ever get nervous, just look at me in my eyes, and I'm gonna give you that reassurance because I know you're gonna kill it. Don't ever doubt yourself, you know? So, and if you start to doubt yourself, look at me.
It was a make or break moment.
Last name ever, first name greatest. Like a sprained ankle, boy, ain't nothing to play with.
Closing out the awards show alongside Lil Wayne and Eminem, Drake nailed it and electrified audiences around the world with his hit song, Forever.
Everyone who doubted me is asking for forgiveness. If you ain't been a part of it, at least you got to witness.
In that moment, the torch was passed.
Young Money. Yeah.
A few months later, Drake finally released what had become the most hyped and anticipated album in rap history.
And this what I'ma do till it's over, but it's far from over. All right, bottles on me, long as someone drink it, never drop the ball. Y'all thinking?
I want to do this for the rest of my life. I finally found what I was meant to do. This is why I'm here, like, to give these people this music, you know?
Just turn your widescreen on. If you thinking I'ma quit before I die, dream on. Man, they treat me like a legend. Am I really this cold?
Thank Me Later hit stores on June 15, 2010. And legions of loyal fans around the world showed their support.
He inspires me to be a better person and to like do my art the way that he does his art.
Oh yeah, that's right, I'm doing me. I'm living life right now, man.
Shooting straight to #1 on the Billboard charts, Thank Me Later secured the young rapper's place in music history.
Nothing's gonna tear us apart.
June 20th, 2010. Returning home for the Much Music Video Awards in downtown Toronto, there was no question.
I love you. Thank you.
Drake was now the hottest star and undisputed king of hip-hop.
Toronto, I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year.
As Drake took the stage in front of thousands of screaming fans, it was a strong reminder that this was only the beginning for the young superstar.
What am I doing? What am I? I'm doing me. I'm living life right now, man. 'Cause what I'm
From his mom's basement in Forest Hill to king of the new rap world, Aubrey Drake Graham was born to be.
I'd give all I have to you, and I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I bet if I give all